This nurse is injecting a patient with a lethal dose, and when the patient dies, he feels good about it, so he does it again, until he makes a terrible mistake. Because at first, he's careful. He waits until the middle of the night and walks into a room where a patient is sleeping. He pulls out a syringe and spikes their IV, and by morning, they're dead. A week later, he does it to another patient, and then another the week after that. The hospital starts asking questions because there are too many deaths on his floor. He becomes a suspect, but they can't prove anything, so they let him resign, and he knows exactly what that means. He gets a job at a new hospital, and within weeks, he kills 3 elderly women in their sleep. The hospital notices, but they don't call the police, and they don't warn anyone, and they just let him go. So he walks into another hospital with a clean record and kills a 91-year-old woman. That hospital lets him go too. Now he knows no one is going to stop him. He gets a job at a rehab center and doesn't even wait until the patient is asleep. He walks right in holding a syringe, but this time the patient opens her eyes and screams and fights back. He breaks her arm, but she survives and he gets fired. And still no one calls the police. So he finds another hospital and another patient who doesn't wake up. Then he moves again and kills 5 more. For 14 years he drifts from place to place, and every hospital just passes him along to the next. Then he gets too comfortable. He takes a job at a medical center and meets a nurse named Amy. They become friends, and he trusts her and starts telling her things he shouldn't. And that's his mistake, because a pharmacist finally notices too many deaths in his ward and calls the police. They dig through the records and every trail leads back to him, but they need a confession. So they go to Amy and show her everything and ask her to wear a wire. She agrees and invites him to a restaurant and gets him talking, and he tells her everything about every patient and every method and every kill. After 16 years, he's finally arrested. He admits to 45 murders, but investigators think it's closer to 300. He's sentenced to 11 life sentences.